Paula, I'm Jane, by the way. So I was at Boston Sports Club. I wasn't teaching there though. I was just a member. But I left a couple years ago. I came here and then started teaching here. Yeah. Okay. Good. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you. Yep. Today is going to be. Hello, people at home. Yes, we on? All right. Today is going to be 45 minutes of pretty fast moving, lots of stuff you know already, nothing too crazy until the very end where we'll just do a side plank challenge, which will have, well, it's a little crazy, not crazy, but fun. So let's start with our feet about hip width, toes, all 10 of them facing forward, slight bend in the knees, lace the fingers, we're gonna round forward, just like this. We're just gonna, we're not gonna roll down, just round forward here. Open up the shoulder blades. Now on the inhale, open the chest, open the shoulders, reach up. And then on the exhale, we round forward. Press back through the spine with the belly button. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach. Oh, this feels wonderful. One more, we come forward. Finding space in the vertebra. Now let's drop the arms and roll up. Shoulders roll back, neck and head comes up. Hands on the shoulders, we'll do our shoulder rolls. Inhale up, exhale back, so one full circle for breath. Let's do two more. This will come in handy later for those planks at the end. Let's go the other way. Get the shoulders warmed up. And one more in this direction. Bring the arms down. Let's do a lateral stretch. I'm going to bring the stance a little bit wider. Reach an arm up. Actually, let's hold on to one wrist. Let's do that. We're going to reach up, look up, into the sky, into the ceiling. So I like to look up so that we don't rotate that shoulder forward. This is just a lateral stretch. And we come back to the top. We grab the other wrist. We reach up. And we reach over. Keep that elbow and shoulder facing up. And we come back. Let's do one more on the other side. And back through center. Last one here. Reaching back up. Arms come down. And let's put the hands on the hips for the hip circles. So we inhale, press them forward, circle around, exhale. And one full breath, as big a circle as you can make. One more in this direction. And let's reverse directions. Just make sure you breathe through it. Did anybody see my Instagram post?
More recent than last week.
Yeah, I just did it. Here's the one. It had two pieces of equipment involved.
Oh, no.
No, and come back to center. And let's see, let's do our torso. I'll tell you in a minute. Let's do our torso rolls. We'll bring our arms forward. Let's just do a little bit of a rounded spine. We inhale back. Exhale forward. Yes, it involved a foam roller and a ball. That ball reminded me of it. Let's go the other way. So it was a plank challenge with my hands on the foam roller and my feet on the ball. Oh yeah. Let's go one more in this direction. I had one person comment. Okay, let's hang forward. I have to tell you what the comment was in a second. Hang forward, arms hanging down. Inhale at the bottom. On the exhale, let's round it up. Restacking the spine. Shoulders roll back, neck. had one person comment, I don't have enough dental insurance to even attempt that move. Love that. That was great. All right, so let's come to the back of the mat. I think I'm already gonna lose this. We're gonna roll down, walk out to a plank, and we're gonna start with mountain climbers. So we're gonna do 20 mountain climbers. They can be slow or they can be fast. I'll count 20 and you do them at whatever pace you want. And then from there we'll go to all fours. So here we go, we inhale up, we round over. And slight bend in the knees, we walk the hands out. And before we start, we find that nice plank position. Elbow creases forward, weight on the index and thumb. From here, it can either be like this, a slow mountain climber, or we can bring it up. So I'm going to start the count. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Look at your fingertips. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the plank, and then bring the knees down. Come into a high kneeling. We're going to do a balance exercise. It's going to be a lunge to an airplane. So bring one foot forward, tuck the toes of the back foot, and find your lunge. Find that lunge. So really important that you find the balance here first. Body's upright. So try not to lean forward at this point. Try to be upright. You're going to feel a stretch through here. All right, from here, we are going to lean forward. Keep that knee back from the top two toes. You don't want it to go over the top two toes. I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to lift up. And I have a long line from the top of my head to the tip of my toe, looking down at the mat. And then I'm going to reach that toe back down. Come back to my lunge. We got 4 more. We'll do them a little faster. Here we go. We reach forward, lift, hold, and come down to lunge. Always make sure you've got that lunge balance before you go again. Here's number 3. Woo. And down. We got 2 more. Lean forward first. Use that right glute. All in the glute, and bring it back down. 1 more. Here we go. Lean forward. Lift that foot. Crown of the head reaches. Toes reach back. And we come down. Hold the lunge and bring that knee down. Give it a tap. Did you feel it in the right glute? I did. Left foot comes forward. Tuck the toes. Find the lunge. Nice and tall. Leslie, bring yourself back just a little. There you go, beautiful. Paula, bring your upper body back just a little bit. Beautiful, good form. Okay, from here, now we lean forward. Press into the heel and lift. Reach through the toes, reach through the head, and we reach the toe back and we come back into that lunge. That's 1. Let's come up. And reach. Toe comes down. That's 2. And we press up. And balance. That's 3. We got 2 more. Reach. Whew. And toe comes down. And balance. Last one. Let's see if we can hold this one up. There we go. All right. Reaching out through the top of the head, through the toes. Can you bring the arms forward? Reach fingertips long. And then we bring that toe back down. We come back to the lunge. Knee comes down. And we give it a tap. Nice work. Tuck both those toes. Sit back on the heels. Let's stretch the feet. Baby toe 2. And then we come to all 4s. Wrists right under shoulders. And knees right under hips. We're going to start with the cat-cow. So inhale, lift the tailbone, the chest, and the forehead. Exhale, round the spine. Separate the shoulder blades. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. We'll do one more. Inhale and arch. We're still warming up the spine. Exhale and round. And we come to neutral spine. We're going to do a shoulder drop. So just the shoulder blades come together. We're isolating the shoulders. They come together and they separate. And they come together as they drop down. And they separate as you come back up. Down, squeeze them together. Separate. And squeeze. We'll do one more. Hold it here at the top in neutral spine. I'm going to start with my left arm. You can use right or left, doesn't matter. We're going to reach the arm up to the sky. Nice rotation. And rotate thread. Inhale, reach. And thread. Inhale, reach. And thread. Last one here, we're going to hold this one down. Bring that shoulder all the way down to the mat. Bring the side of your face down onto the mat. Opposite arm extends. Stretch that shoulder for 3 breaths. And then come on back up. And we will do the other side. So we reach it up on the inhale. Exhale, thread. And inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And inhale. All right, last one. We're going to hold it down this time. Other arm reaches out. Side of the face on the mat. And then when you're ready, bring it on back up. Back into all fours, making sure the wrists are right under the shoulders. We're going to go into a bird dog balance. Right arm forward, left leg back. We're going to just lift and lower. So here we go. We lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. We're going to hold the next one up. Hold it here. Think about length and not height. Length here. And we go out to the diagonal. Hold it here. Come back to center. Still thinking about length. We go out to the diagonal again. And back. And one more time. We reach it out. Gaze is right down at the front of the mat, top of the mat, and center. And we bring it in. Take a breath. Left arm, right leg. Here we go. Lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. This one we hold, reach it out. Feeling the length, come to the diagonal. Strong leg, strong arm. Back to center. And out to the diagonal. You should be really fighting here to hold this. And back. Last one. Diagonal. and back to center, and bring it in. Give your hips a little wiggle from side to side. Going right into hydrants. We're gonna do 4 fire hydrants and then add an extension, a leg extension to the hydrant. I'm gonna start with the right leg. Here we go. We go up and down, and 3, and down, and 2, and 1. Now we add the extension. We come up, extend, bring it in, and down. We got 3 more. Extend, in, down, up, extend, in, down, up, extend, in. Bring the neck, last one up. Bring it up, hold it here. Let's pulse for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. One more little tail wag, and we go to the other side. And here we go. We lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. We add the extension, lift, extend, and bend, and down. We got 3 more. Up, and out, and in. Up, and out, and in. Up, and out, and in. Let's hold this one up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath. Child's pose. Pull it back just for 2 breaths. Come on back up to all fours. We're going to give the wrists a rest. Come down onto your forearms. Elbows are now right under shoulders. We're going to do a ceiling footprint from here. So we lift the right knee about 1 inch off the mat, flex the foot. We press up, in, up, in. We're using the right glute, squeeze it, and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, squeeze. We got 2 more. We're gonna add an extension here. So we press to the ceiling. We straighten, we bend, and in. Press, straighten, and in. Press, extend, bend the knee, and in. Press, bend the knee, straighten, bend the knee. Let's do 2 more. Press, out, in. Last one, press, out, in, down. Take that same leg, extend it out. We've got 8 leg lifts. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Take a child's pose. 2 breaths. And come on back up. We got the other side. Onto the forearms. Lift that knee 1 inch, flex the foot. Here we go. We press it up and in. Up and in. Up and in. Up. We've got 4 more. 4. Squeeze that left glute. 3, 2. We're going to add the extension. Here we go. We press. We extend. We bend and down. We press. Extend, bend, and in. Up, straighten, in. Up, straighten. 4 more. Up, straighten, in. Up, straighten, in. Up, straighten, in. Last one. Straighten the leg. We've got 8 lower leg lifts. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. either child's pose or I'm gonna actually sit up, and I'm gonna tap out. Either one. Just give those glutes a little rest here, a little tap. We're gonna give the glutes a rest and the wrists. We're turning over onto our backs for some toe taps. So sitting up tall, we're gonna round it down. If you need to hold on, you can hold on. But we're gonna lower down, rounding the lumbar spine and then the mid back and then the upper back until we are all the way down. When we get to the bottom, the legs come to tabletop. Knees directly over hips, ankles in line with knees, fingertips behind the head, head and shoulders lift. We are going to tap down, hinging from the hip. Here we go. We tap. Exhale, up. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Inhale, your gaze is right between your knees. Looking between your legs. Let's do two more. Leave those legs in tabletop, bring the head down. Rest here for a second. We're gonna do frog legs. Bring the knees in, flex the feet, knees wide, press those heels into each other. Lift the head and shoulders. Gaze is right through the toes. Here we go. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale, reach them out. Exhale in. So you're pressing out with your heels. And out. You feel the energy out your heels. And out. You're looking down at your heels. You're looking out at your heels, I should say. And in. Last one here. Reach it out. And in. Bring the knees together. Bring the head down. Feet down. Arms by your sides. We're going to go right into roll up. Either knees bent or legs can be straight with feet flexed. Arms straight to the ceiling. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, chin to chest. We're rounding up. Imagine when we do a roll down, it's the same thing. So we stay rounded into ourselves. Imagine the ceiling is low as we round forward. And we've got the energy coming out of our heels, out of our fingertips, and then press belly button into spine, press back. Oppositional stretch here. Shoulders now come away from ears, and we round down. One vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, we lift. Stay rounded, stay rounded, stay rounded. You're reaching forward, reaching forward. And press belly button into spine. A nice spine stretch forward here. Now this time, stack the spine and sit up tall on the sit bones. Abs are in, energy out the heels. Right arm circles back. We're gonna have a straight back as we lean slightly back. And we exhale, we come forward. Other arm. We reach up, we reach out of the pelvis as we reach back. And come forward. Let's do it one more on the right. Lift up, lift, lift, lift out of the pelvis. And back. Other side. Lifting up. And forward, and let's round it down. We'll hold it here. Bring the knees into the chest. We're going to do the series 5. Hands on the shins. Head and shoulders lift. Left leg extends. We've got single leg stretch. You're looking straight through your legs. Right ahead, right here. Here we go. We switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Bring these in, keep the head up. Double leg stretch is next. Low back stays on the mat. Inhale, we reach out. Exhale, in, out. So legs can be anywhere from straight to the ceiling to 45 degrees or parallel to the mat. But that low back needs to be pressing down into the mat as much as possible. Again, the gaze is between the knees. Let's do two more. The last one. And let's bring the head down. Rock it from side to side. And rock the knees too. We've got scissors next for the hamstrings. Legs straight to the ceiling. Hands behind one leg, head and shoulders lift. Here we go. Pulse, pulse and switch. Make sure you breathe here. It's a nice warm day for a hamstring stretch. Flex the feet if you like. Let's do one more on each side. And knees come in, head down, rock head. Nice job, you guys. Lower and lift is next. We're going to give the head, the neck a rest. So we'll leave it down. We're going to put the hands under the glutes. Low back is pressing down into the mat, legs straight to the ceiling. Keep the low back on the mat. We inhale and only lower as far as we can go to keep that low back pressing down into the mat. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Now think about opening through your chest here because we tend to want to bring our shoulders forward. So press those shoulders back, open the chest and collarbone as you lower those legs. Exhale up. Three more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Two more. And last one. Bend the knees. Give it a rock, a stir. We got one more. Number 5, crisscross. Fingertips behind the head. Head and shoulders lift. Again, gaze right here. Extend the left leg. We're going to rotate opposite shoulder to opposite knee and we switch. Our gaze now goes down to the bottom elbow as we rotate just from the waist up. Rotate and rotate. And please breathe. And 5, 6, we'll go for 8. One more set. 8. Now we're going to hold this next one right here. Lift the leg, lower, and switch. Lift the leg, lower, and switch. Lift, lower, switch, lift, lower, switch, lift, lower, switch. Last one here. Lift, lower, switch. Bring the knees in and rock. Take a breath. All right, on to bridges. So we can open up the hips. Knees bent, feet flat. Bring the heels a little closer in to the glutes, and the heels are in line with the sit bones. Open the chest. Chin is tucked. Here we go. Inhale at the bottom. On the exhale, tip the pelvis forward. Low back imprints, and then lift those hips right off the mat. Kneecaps reaching forward. Heels coming toward the shoulders. We hold this beautiful, beautiful bridge, opening up the hips, and we lift the right leg straight to the ceiling. Flex the foot, We come down to 45 and point and extend and flex. We lower, we point, we lift and flex. Lower, point, lift, flex, last one, lower, point, lift, hold it here. Point the toe. We're going to do a bicycle. We lower to 45, bend the knee, straighten, and we come down. And bend, just like a half a bicycle. And lower, keep those hips up. The left glute is working here. 2 more. We're going to go the other way. We bend the knee, press it out, and lift it up. And bend. And out. And up. Left glute doing all the work here. We got one more. We bend that knee, we bring it back down, lift those hips up nice and high. Left leg. Flex the foot. Here we go. We lower and point and lift and flex. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Last one. Lift and flex. Point the foot. We do bicycles. We come down to 45 and bend. Up. Down. Bend. Bend. And one more. We reverse it. We bend. Cross it out. And up. And up. Up, last one. And up. Bend. Lift those hips. Open them nice and wide. Squeeze those glutes. Inhale. And on the exhale, we round it down. One vertebra at a time. Until the low back imprints, and we are back into neutral spine. And we bring the knees in. And we rock it side to side. All right. One more exercise before we turn over, and that is a teaser prep. I'm going to give you 2 different ways to do it. We did a different version last week. Here's what we're going to do this week. We are going to put the hands under the thighs and rock it up to sitting. That's going to be our teaser prep instead of coming up through tabletop, but we'll do that as well. So from here, just rock it up to sitting, but when you get up there, balance as if it's a rolling like a ball. Once you're here, open the chest, roll the shoulders back, and come into tabletop. The right arm comes up to the ear. You're lifting up out of your waist. The left arm comes up to the ear. Beautiful, nice work. Both arms come back down. We round starting from the low back. Low back rounds, middle back, upper back, knees come into chest, and we rock it up to sitting. We hold that balance. We open the chest. We bring the legs to tabletop. Left arm up. Right arm up. We bring them back. And we roll it down. All right, now we'll try. You can continue with that one, or we can do one from tabletop. From tabletop legs, it's like a roll-up. Arms straight to the ceiling. Inhale, the arms go back. Exhale, chin to chest. And we come up. And we immediately open the chest and roll the shoulders back. Left arm up. Right arm up. Reach the fingertips. Reach the crown of the head. Bring them back in and round it down. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, arms back. Exhale up. Right arm up. Left arm up. Hold. Hold. Bring the hands under the thighs. Hold it here. Open the chest. Leg. Other leg. You can glue them together. Lifting up. Out of the waist. Out of the waist. Reach. And then bring those legs down. Reach up. and we're gonna move onto our bellies. Take a drink of water, please. I'm going to do the same, and then meet me on our bellies. First swan. I have no idea what time it is, but we're just 8:53. Oh, perfect. You're doing great. Okay, so come on back down.
Plenty of time before you're dead.
Yeah. And plenty of time, I thought you were going to say, for planks. And
No, we have to talk to him today.
oh. Just for the audience at home, my dad calls every day at 9
We love it.
to check in,
Yeah, but we love it.
to make sure that he woke up, because he's 89. Okay, let's come all the way down. Goalpost hands. I like to go outside my mat because I really like to stretch up. This is just a stretch. This is not a strength builder for this version. So here we go. We're going to lift the kneecaps up, press the pubic bone down. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulder blades come together, and press away. Press away from the mat. Like you're trying to push the mat away. Lift those kneecaps up. And this is a stretch for the front of the body, mostly the hip flexors. And we pull the mat back as we come down. Like traction. Really stretching out the spine. Let's do that again. We inhale. Shoulder blades come down and back. We press up. Lifting those kneecaps up, pressing those toes, reaching those toes, back, back, back. Make sure that those shoulders are away from the ears. They want to do this. They want to come forward, down and back. Beautiful. And we come down. We do one more. We press it up. Paula, take those shoulders, bring them back. There you go. Beautiful girl. Beautiful job. Love that correction. Here we go. We come down. This time we'll stay at the bottom. We're going to do some strength exercises now. First one, arms out in front. Right arm, left leg lifts. Press through that left hand, and the chest lifts up. Again, length, not height here. Reach through the fingers, reach through the toes. Left glute is working. Left side of the back is working. Come down. Other side. Left arm, right leg. We lift. We reach long. Squeeze that right glute. And down. Other side. We lift. And lower. Left arm, right leg. And we lower. We rest here. We'll keep on moving. The next one we're gonna do, bring the arms to goalpost. Kneecaps lift, tops of the feet pressing down. Move a little forward here. Here we go. We're gonna lift the chest and hover. Let's first hover the hands above the mat and lift the chest. From here, reach the arms back, reach them back, reach them back. Shoulder blades come together. If you want, you can lock the thumbs. Lift the chest and breathe. Unlock the thumbs. Thumbs to the ceiling. Bring the hands into arms into a T. Reach them forward. Reach, reach, reach. Bend the elbows to goalpost and down. Take a breath. We're going to do that one again. So kneecaps lift, hover the hands, elbows are back. Lift the chest. Reach the arms back. Lock the thumbs. Squeeze the shoulders together. Lift the chest. Unlock the thumbs. Thumbs to ceiling, arms to T. Arms to Superman. Bend the elbows, goalpost, and down. And take a break. We got one more and then we'll take a child's pose. Bring the arms out in front, palms facing in, fists. The feet stay on the mat, legs stay on the mat, so press down into the tops of the feet, lift the kneecaps. Take a breath. We're gonna lift the chest and the arms. We're gonna pretend we're pulling straps. Pull them all the way in and back. Hold them here. And then we're gonna bring them back forward again. Hold it here. Now pull those straps again. Reach them back. And forward. And bring them down. We're gonna do that one more time. All right. Kneecaps lift, we prepare. Fists. Inhale, chest and arms lift. Pull those straps back. Lift the chest. And then bring the arms forward. And pull those straps back. And bring them forward. And lower. And press into a child's pose. Wide knees, hips come down onto the heels, reach fingertips long. Stretch out that low back, stretch out those shoulders. And then walk your hands in. Round it up. Nice work, you guys. That was a lot of work. Those always seem so simple and yet so out of breath. I'm always my heart rate raises every time I do this, no matter what. Okay, let's see. Plank series is next. We have the option to do a high plank or a forearm plank. The Pilates participant's choice. So here's the exercise, depending on. So if you're in the high plank, let's just get set up for that one. Your wrists are right under your shoulders. I have a slight bend in my elbows. I tend to hyperextend. Don't do that. You want a slight bend. And the weight is on my index and thumb. I'm gonna bring my feet into about hip width. Okay. It's gonna be knee lowers, and I'll do the forearms in a second. So it's knee, up, up. So on the forearms, elbows are right under the shoulders. I make fists. And again, it's down, down, up, up. So choose which one you want. And the idea here is that there are two cell phones or hot coals right here on the mat, and you just barely touch, and then you lift up again. So hardly any weight. All right, here we go. Let's get into our positions. There we go. We go tap, tap, up, up. So it's down, leave that one down, the other one down, and then up, and then up. Yeah, down, down, and up, up, down, down, and up, up, down, down. Now both go down and up. So down, and up, and down. Try not to move the hips. Up, and down. Your gaze is at the top of the mat, and down, and up, down, up. One more. Hold it here. Now we're going to tap the right foot out, the left foot out, right comes in, the left comes in. We do the other leg lead, out, in, we go to the right, left is next. We go out, out, one more each side. Here we go, right, and left. Obliques are working here. And bend the knees. And sit back, either child's pose or sitting back on the heels. Wrist roll if you did a high plank. Take a breath. One more plank, and then a side plank, and then we're done. So the final plank is going to be a knee to elbow hover. Okay, so knee to elbow hover. So I find that high plank is easier in terms of getting my knee to my elbow for the hover, but if you want to do forearms, you may. Let's come into that beautiful plank position. Abs are in, glutes are engaged. Lift the right leg off the mat. Knee to elbow. Hold it there, just briefly. Reach it back out and down. Left lifts, knee to elbow. Reach it out and down. Right and in. I'm going to the outside of my elbow. You don't have to. It's an option. Get a little more oblique that way. One more each side. Lift. In. Out. And lift. In. Out. And we come down. Child's pose. Roll the wrists. Stretch the shoulders. Nice work. Nice work at home, people, too. All right, we've got one more. This is a forearm side plank to a développé, which means the toe comes to the knee, we extend, knee out, or not. This is the optional piece. So here's how we're going to start the plank. We're going to start on all fours. We're going to come down to our forearms so that they are parallel to the top of the mat, and then we're going to step it out into our forearm plank. So once we are here, we're going to tilt to the side and reach up. This is beautiful. We don't have to do anything else, and just we can stay here, or we can stack the feet. Now the challenge here is we drag the toe in to the knee. We can stay here. The next challenge is we lift it up to the star pose. We bring it down. We bring it in, and we come back. And that is all. We do the other side. To the side. We hold this first. We stack second. Bring it in. We extend it out. Tap. In. Let's do one more each side. We stack. It's all obliques here. Obliques all the time here. And shoulder, of course. The obliques are really helping us hold on. Beautiful. And back. Turn. Stack. We come down. Hold the plank. Rock forward. Rock back. And come down onto the hips. And I'm just resting my back here. If you want, you can press up again. All right. So from here, let's tuck the toes. Let's come back into our all fours. As we're done, we're going to do a down dog. So tuck those toes, lift the hips up. The tailbone goes to the ceiling, to the sky. And your gaze is at your feet, at your ankles. Let your head relax. Press those fingertips forward. You're getting a nice stretch through the shoulders. And that tailbone is reaching up for the sky. From here, lift the heels up off the mat and lower. And as you lower, reach those fingertips long. And lift the heels and lower. And lift. And lower. From here, arms walk in, hands walk in to the feet, slight bend in the knees. Slight bend, let the head hang. From here, bend the right knee, but straighten the left. And then bend the left knee, but straighten the right. This is for your hips. It's a nice realignment of the hips. And one more on each side. And then bend both knees just a little bit. We're going to Let the head be heavy. Pelvic floor engages here. Abs are in and up. And we restack the spine, one vertebra at a time. Until shoulders, neck, and then of course the head is the very last thing that floats up over the shoulders. And we're gonna do our breaths, our final breaths together. Heels together, toes apart. Inhale, palms together. Reach up out of the waist. Slight back bend. Exhale, bring the arms down by your sides. One more big breath here. Like this, and we reach back. Press the hips forward. Exhale down. And we'll do last one where our hands come to heart center. We inhale. First we lift up out of the waist. We press the hips forward, and then hands come to heart center on that exhale. Arms come down, and you guys are done. Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks for coming out and for showing up on the home screen. Great. Gonna be a hot one.
So nice.
Whew. No idea what time it is. It's 9. Sun anymore.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
Thanks
great.
for coming. We fit a lot in a very short amount of time, right?
Yeah, that was good. Thanks.
Nice work, double class girl.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Oh, I'm sure. So, Loria, do you guys know yet what you're doing for September? No. It's very scary. Think about
I'm
going
not
back.
scared. I want to go back.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to go back. It's just, I don't know. Just seems risky. Yeah, you're done with being home. I hear you. I hear you.
I think the media builds things way up.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming, Paula.
Balance, man.
Right? We all do. We forget about that. I was just remind them. And you know, funny though, some days it's better than others.
Yeah, well, I stopped Pilates. When my granddaughter came, I stopped my class. So I think my last Pilates class was probably February.
Okay.
So it's
yeah.
been a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're just waking up your abs again.
Well, it's just amazing how you lose everything when you're old.
Well, yeah, that too. That too.
But
But
my balance, man, I gotta work on my balance.
as soon as the abs come back though, and it's a lot of it is just muscle memory, you'll remember. You're welcome. You know, you'll remember again, oh yeah, I know how to use those muscles. It's kind of like when I go back and take a ballet class.
Yeah.
I'm not as strong as I used to be, but I remember what muscles to use.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and then you use them and then, oh, okay, I'm getting stronger and stronger every day.
Yeah.
Every time.
Get back.
You will, yeah.
And being out of the gym so long, when, like I said, when you're older, you boom.
Yeah.
And I had my appendix out in February, so
Oh,
they
so
had
that,
me take.
that set you off. Yeah, that put you
They
off.
made me take a whole month off.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and then I could start in March, but then that hit, and the gym was closed.
Yep.
So,
I know. I started doing high intensity interval training on, online, and I do it 3 times a week, and I'm like, I'm 60. Doing high intensity interval training 3 times a week. So it's just building up to it, and doing it safely. Because for a while I had a shoulder thing, and that was like,
yeah, see, I got collarbone arthritis, so when I do move this,
yeah. So you just have to be.
it's really painful on
Yeah.
this side.
Yeah. So you just
And
gotta
that's
be
just
careful.
popped an ankle. And I'm like, wow.
And sometimes though, because for a while when I first started yoga, this was years ago, this bone was giving me trouble, arthritis.
Yeah, that bothers me too.
But it went away. And I asked my PCP, I'm like, how is that? She goes, yeah, it happens. That you'll have pain from arthritis, and then it can go away. So that's
I
the
find
good news.
cold, because this hurts, and,
Yeah.
and I put ice or something cold.
Yeah.
It makes it feel so much better.
Yeah, good.
And in the winter, when I'm driving my bus, I'll put it on the window
Yeah.
beside me
Yeah.
because the cold. Yeah. But this only
Yeah,
this hand.
Yep,
right there.
I have the one, and it's this is my dominant. I'm
See, it's
actually
not my
it's
dominant
not.
hand.
No, I'm sorry. So
I'm a righty.
yeah, I'm a lefty. It's my non-dominant. It's
My non-dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
See?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Unreal.
I don't get it, but it
I
could
don't
go
either.
away. The pain could go away.
That's
So,
good.
yes.
I wish this collarbone. I'm taking CBD. My herbalist told me to take CBD
Okay.
for my collarbone
Be
because
interesting to
there are
see if
some
that
days I
helps.
can't even take my shirt off myself.
Yeah.
It's just this movement, once
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
because when you move this, it used to be bigger. I mean, it was like a big A.
Oh,
It's gone
geez.
down a little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
but it's still,
Right.
even like when I go like that, that's painful.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does. Ah.
Yeah, I know. But I'll work through it.
But you're here.
Yeah, it won't get the best of me.
No.
No way.
No. All right, I gotta throw this up. All right, I'm on to the next. Have a great one, Paula.
So thank you. So
You-
this is every Thursday?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yep, 8:15. Weather permitting.
Right.
Yeah, we got a nice
Well,
one.
we got some hot weather coming.
I know.